one that we see in the industry, and maybe you could shed some light on how family offices can do that. But normally the transition from the wealth creator, the founder, to the next gen, normally most family offices don't survive. If it's a single family office at 80%, like they see, and again, this is more, I don't know if there's hard numbers on this, but it's up there, right? The majority don't, family offices don't survive to the next generation. Multifamily offices as well, you see that next generation, normally they're picking their own advisor and not staying with their parents' advisors. So why is that? And what can family offices do to help mitigate that?
I think the one thing that I've seen over and over is, I think there were a lot of initiatives, I would say, at the big banks that I worked with, where they were like, you have to get to know that next generation. And I think that where it goes wrong is it's a check the box, more transactional thing. Because if I'm the kid and you're reaching out to me, it's like, why does my parents' financial advisor want to meet with me? And I don't think there's enough thought given to what's the answer to that question. It can't be, well, I don't want you to leave when your parents die. I mean, that's the honest answer, right? Of why they're doing it. But also, like, to think that the children are not smart enough to figure that out, it creates this automatic, like, you're not here for me. You're here because
your defenses are up right away. Right?
Totally. And so I think that what we tried to do was we were very intentional about the when, the how, the who. If I was perceived as the parent's advisor, probably wasn't going to be able to earn the level of trust that needed to be had with the rising generation. And we knew that, like, from an age differential, from personality, and just from a perception standpoint, like, you're mom and dad's person. And so I think there just needs to be more intentionality. And unfortunately, what that means, which will not please a lot of people, is it makes it less linear, because you can't check the box on building relationships. You can't check the box on these types of things. And I think people need to really think about what is their intention? If their intention is to keep the business, you might as well not even do it. Like, it needs to come from a deeper place. Like, why would you want to meet with them and develop a relationship outside of the business motives? Because if it comes from that true place, like, no, I'm just really curious, and oh my gosh, this person is getting access to their trust in 2 years, and I don't want my first meeting with them to be awkward. Great. Go with that thread. Like, lean into those feelings, because then it's more genuine and you can be more authentic with them.
Yeah, there's a reason beyond just the asset retention, right?
Yeah, and especially because all the papers are writing about this huge generational transfer, and so, I mean, these kids are not oblivious, to what's happening, and so I think it's really just like, really pause and think about and be more thoughtful and be more intentional. Put yourself in the kids' shoes. Are you even the right person? Like, to meet?
You need a different team, maybe somebody
maybe that's a better way to think about it.
But different generation of advisor as well, right?
Definitely.